Yeah, I think Chainlink has done this is a big nod to Chainlink. They've done a really good job
Yeah.
of being chain agnostic and building like
Yeah.
kind of refusing to build their own chain in favor of being a bridge between all major chains and a bridge between off-chain and on-chain data. And I think we want to take a similar approach. And that's not just
Yeah.
chain agnostic, that's also storage agnostic. Like we want to be a bridge between, or not a bridge, we want to be a data warehouse that has capabilities to access, to read and write data to Ethereum, Polygon, Binance, Avalanche, you name it, Solana, but also be agnostic on the storage side, where today we
Yeah.
might run our own IPFS based secondary storage, and tomorrow we might be using Arweave.
Yeah. And would you then also integrate into Web2 storage capabilities as well? So I can then switch between Web2 and Web3 and integrate between the two.
Absolutely. We're doing a
Yeah.
lot of work on our engineering, on our R&D right now, on the Web 2 side of things as well. I think that's the easiest area to tackle because uh, data warehousing on top of Web 2 storage is mature. The
Yeah.
ability to push down processing to S3 on Amazon or Azure Blob Storage or Google Cloud Storage or other databases that are federated, like push down processing and read and write from Postgres or something. Like I think that's an area that's the easiest to integrate because those tools already exist. What doesn't
Already
exist is
exists.
is the integration with Web3 decentralized
Yeah.
storage. It's like this. Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
future is you as a customer should put your data wherever you need to. Like if you have data sets that exist off chain somewhere in API feeds or in other databases or other enterprise data warehouses in the cloud, great. You should be able to pull those into space and time. If you have data that already exists in some IPFS based decentralized storage, great. You should pull that into space and time and run queries against it.
Yeah.
Finally, if you have data on chain, that to me is the most important. We should grab all of that,
Yeah.
index it, and make that available. And then ultimately join all three. Join your off chain
Yeah.
Web 2 data, join your decentralized IPFS based stored data, and join all of your on chain transactions and on chain transfer of value in one analytic process and give you a query engine to allow you to do all three.
And I think that's the interesting element, right? I think there's so much data on chain, right? All these explorers that present data that are very hard to query and then correlate between, actual offline and stored data with some of the transactional data to then correlate value with actual data sets that I have in my network. So I think that's a super interesting area to sort of really build out on.